All right, I am going to just show you how we're going to mix the alginate material when we are in lab doing alginates on each other. You can see here that I've already got my pre-measured bag of alginate. It's got my 4 scoops of powder, my initials, and it says that it's for my full arch because I'm going to show you in the full mouth alginate trace Baggie. You're going to see how much material is actually in this when we go to mix it. So there is a special couple techniques that you need to do. One of them is that you take all your powder and you push it over into the one corner. When you come to your tray and you're ready to work on your patient, you're gonna already have your water measured with your 4 increments, and you're gonna put the water into the bag. Make sure you don't spill the water outside of the bag, and try to keep the powder as much as possible in with the water without, when you go to grab this, making a big poof coming out of the bag. I'm gonna take my finger and just kind of go up and down. It helps incorporate that water into the powder. Okay, and then I'm going to slowly start massaging the powder into the water, trying to create a homogeneous mix. Did you see that poof? That's what you kind of don't want. It will happen to us all though. And now is when you're just going to kind of knead the material together. Really squeeze all that powder into the liquid. Notice I never have let go up here, okay, to my bag because I don't want the material to come out. I'm treating it very much like frosting, as far as if you ever put frosting into a tube and pushed it out for sugar cookies or something like that. You're gonna mix this together, knead it together, and then the very last part, I take it and I squeeze down here at the end, and you're gonna notice that you can make the alginate go all the way over pretty much to one corner. So you're gonna have scissors in your setup when you're seeing your patient care. And we're going to cut this. Help me try cutting right-handed. There we go. All right, now I'm going to show you how you're going to load the tray. You're just going to squirt that material out into the tray. You can see why 4 increments is so important. I'm going to take my extra water, smooth out my alginate, just like you were taught in Lindsay's class when you did your impressions on your Typodont. No need to have too much extra for somebody that has a smaller mouth. Make sure you're ramping the material forward because we want to make sure that we get 8 and 9 on the impression. And this is a maxillary. So you can see that everything is smooth. It's shiny. It's to the point where you would be ready to put it into somebody's mouth. We seed it posterior and then come anterior with the material. Primarily though, this was for you to just make sure you understood how to mix the material in the Baggie. And this Baggie technique is what you would be using when you are in the lab doing impressions on each other.